Lost Memories of Self. A forgotten murder case. A dead guy and a detective joined forces to find out the truth behind them both. Is this on the back of the box? Because it would definitely sell the game to me. The detective assigned the dead guy a task to sneak into the prison and find out a certain prisoner's schedule for tomorrow. Okay. What should I care? I don't have a schedule for tomorrow. That's how I'm feeling about it at the moment, but I'm doing it anyway. So, I mean, I don't even know, man. Alright. I am still down here. That's all well and good. Alright, I think I know how to get all up out of here. Just gotta, Luckily, this is a thing that's here. I don't entirely know why. I wonder how the detective who keeps dying is doing. Hope she's still alive. Yeah, she was gone for about 15 seconds. It's possible she's dead now. I bet she's pretty pleased with herself, keeping so much of the Reaper's attention focused on her. That little lady is waiting for her at the chicken kitchen. After I take care of this assignment, I'd better head there too. Yeah, well, luckily I got that phone number from like forever ago, so it shouldn't be a problem. Alright. And, you guys doing stuff? It's all over. It's all over for me. Let's see. Lynn, who shines as bright as the sun, ran away. And then those detectives matching bookends yelled at me. Yeah, forget all about that. Now you listen to me, kid. Yes, sir? You're bright as the sun, Lynn, probably doesn't even know you exist. And those detectives will probably yell at you your whole life. Never mind fretting about every little setback. Enjoy your life. Get what you can out of it. Mister, would you mind just leaving me alone? Ha ha! Well, that's what happens when you're a character who doesn't even have a name. Ain't that unfortunate? Alright, so... do I... have... I'm guessing that maybe this is the prison? This is my best guess? Seeing as how I didn't seem to get any other phone numbers, and I'm pretty sure police officers worked here, so... it's worth a shot! Howdy! So, how are the preparations coming along? I think they're taking care of them right now. Yeah, man, I'm not looking forward to this. That kind of surprises me coming from you. I didn't know you thought about such things. By the way, that was me being sarcastic, just in case you didn't catch that. 2 more hours, and then it's time. I guess we should just get back to work. Yeah, I guess you're right. Okay. Whoop. He's putting stuff on the wall! The atmosphere sure seems tense. I guess I'll just get back to my work as well. Oh, I want you to go find out a certain person's prison work schedule for tomorrow. Yes, the prisoners are given different job details every day. Each prisoner's schedule for the next day is written on a small blackboard in his cell. His prison number is D99. Alrighty then. Now, how do I get to these cells? I better try to get some information here first. Alright, if only I could probe people's brains. That would be convenient. Alright, we've got memos! Set free! Maybe this will give me information, perhaps. I don't know. Hey, Bailey. What? What you talking about? Try pinning up your memos a little better next time. Let me see this thing. Inspection, prisoner C74. Oh, it's almost time for that. I'd better prepare. Prisoner C74, eh? What did that big whale do anyway? You don't know about the Metro Police Department siege case? Metro who what? C74 barricaded himself in the Metro Police Department and took siege of the place. Wow. He even pointed a huge flamethrower at the chief commissioner. Where did he even get one of the... You know, that's one of those things that apparently exists that I don't know why or where you would even get one, a flamethrower. You know, at least you can say things like dynamite can help you with mining and things. What practical use does a flamethrower have that doesn't involve injuring or maiming? I don't. Like, who's building flamethrowers and who's selling them? Why the heck did he do all that? That's what the detectives who surrounded him asked, too. What are your demands, they asked. And? The guy looked confused, thought about it for a while, and said, bring me 5 servings of curry and rice on the double. Curry and rice? That's it? Unfortunately, no. After he was done eating, he torched the commissioner's office with a flamethrower. Torched it good. Important documents and the commissioner's mustache were destroyed by the flames. Well, that's what he gets for keeping it in the office. Gotta put that thing back on your face, you nerd. What the heck did he do all that for? Because the curry was too spicy, he said. It was too spicy and I just lost it, he said. Seriously? The case sent shockwaves throughout the country. It doesn't make any sense. In the first place, how did a huge armed guy make it all the way into the commissioner's office alone? It's a complete mystery. What? Why don't they just ask C7 for himself? Maybe they did, but they haven't released anything about it. Apparently, it's all a matter of national security, or secrecy. Huh. Dramatic pose? Dramatic pose! Would you quit throwing my important duty memos away? I feel as if he probably will not stop doing that. Alright, well, okay, guess we got another one. Maybe one of these memos is all about the guy that I be looking for. D99, it's pretty easy to remember. Anyway, I caught another one of your memos that I somehow just knew was flying at the back of my head. Don't ask me how I know. I got eyes back there. What's the matter? You can't even pin up a memo properly? Let me see this thing. Take prisoner C38 to the telephone room. Yes, he just made a request to use the phone a little while ago. You already told me that earlier. C38, hey. What did that punk do anyway? You never heard the story about the secret rendezvous case? Secret who what? Am I just gonna get like a bunch of randomly esoteric things that have happened? Because I'm okay with that. C38 was a singer in a band. His group was playing a concert that was being broadcast all over the country live. And right in the middle of their encore, there was a huge incident. A huge incident? What was it, a murder or something? If it was on live TV, I feel like you would have heard of that. In a way, it was even worse than a murder, because it had to do with national secrets. National secrets? A rock band? I'm lost. It doesn't seem hard to do. The song they were doing was called Secret Rendezvous, but the lyrics C38 was singing were completely different from usual. So how's that a huge incident? Because the new lyrics exposed all of the nation's dark, seamy secrets. Budget misappropriations, foreign economic strategies, illicit dealings, everything. He was caught red-handed in the act of leaking national secrets. Seriously? The case sent shockwaves throughout the country. But it doesn't make any sense in the first place. How would a rock singer know any top secret information? It's a complete mystery. I'm getting, it's like a PowerPoint. It's like blow by blow. It's the same thing. What? Why don't they just ask him himself? Maybe they did, but they haven't released anything about it. Apparently, it's all a matter of national secrecy. Huh. It's like I'm in Groundhog's Day. Please stop doing that! Alright, well, those were both kind of funny in their own way. Oh, there we go. Okay. He was writing up a third one. Instant he puts it up, I knock it down. What kind of hilarious shenanigans are involved in this one? Hey, Bailey. You dropped your memo again. How is it that I notice, but you don't? You're sitting next to it. Let me see this thing. Bring dinner to prisoner D99. There he is. The chief is preparing it for him right now. Oh, how fancy. D99, hey, even I know about this one. Yeah? Such a sad case. Hard for us, too. He shot his wife, didn't he? Right in front of a family member. That's not comical. That's serious. It's just awful. Why in the world did he do it? Why would he do something like that, of all people? We don't use his name in order to maximize drama. The motive, everything, all a mystery. It's just ridiculous. It doesn't make sense that he would do anything like that. I don't know the details, but apparently this case is a matter of national secrecy as well. I don't get it. None of it makes any sense. You do know what kind of prison this is, don't you? It's a special prison built just for these kinds of special cases. That D99, who knows what he's thinking or hiding behind that beard of his? Well, is the implication that beard wielders are not good people? Because I take offense at that. I knew I couldn't take my job seriously without it getting to me. So the prisoner I'm looking for, D99, was convicted of murder, eh? And he apparently has a beard. Seriously, what are these two? New vaudeville routine? You're just gonna keep making me it's time. Hello, I'm from the Ministry of Silly Walks. Why does a prisoner have an electric guitar? I feel like that's not the type of thing that you should be able to have in prison. There, it's done. You've made yourself some kind of card castle. Good for you. Okay. Ghostly powers. Oh. Do I not want to knock this memo loose? Okay, I guess I have to. Maybe I'll actually be able to use my abilities to jump to something else. And you? Alright, what's this one? I guess we're gonna get a fourth dose of comedy from these guys. Or maybe the third, because the third one was not that funny. Would you quit sending these memos over here? No. Eh? Not until I figure out how you always know the exact instant a memo starts falling. Not until I solve that mystery. It is kind of weird, as I brought it up. Would you stop doing that? Why you gotta do this? Next time I will find the answer next time. I guess it's time to try and find a new path. Okay. New path. And I guess that just isn't going to work? This is quite confusing to me. A monitor, I can examine it. Yes, the screen shows rows of tiny rooms. The rooms are really, really small, and you can see right into them from the outside. I suppose the open bars keep the rooms airy, but I wouldn't want to live in one myself. I wonder what these little rooms are. Are you unaware of what a... Because he had cells and quotation marks, too. Is like, does he not know? It's really weird what this guy what Cecil knows and doesn't know. I get that he has amnesia, but why does he have such a good amount of knowledge about some things and absolutely no idea on a lot of other things? It's really weird. Anyway, ghost powers, just let me jump into the monitor. I can't think of anything else I could do. No, just let me ghost it. Oh, I can. Okay, I was not expecting that. Yep, okay, they're just having the exact same conversation as before. He very rudely crumples it and throws it away. That wastebasket's gotta be getting full by now. And he gets all cranky about it. Yeah, I know, I have a new path. I'm in some kind of switchy deal. I don't know what it is. So I'm just gonna do this. Huh. Okay, well now we know what that does. There you go again, fooling around with that thing. It wasn't me. Don't lie. You know you love to see me jump and prepare for emergency. Oh yeah, sure, way back when I first got this job. But I've had enough of that now. Besides, you always react exactly the same way. That's kind of funny, because he does react the same way to everything. Makes me wonder why he keeps doing it. The emergency switch is probably just loose. Probably because I fooled around with it too much. Well, it's for emergencies. Don't play with it. Anyway, wasn't me. Maybe you ought to get it repaired, huh? Well, close it back up. It's making me feel on edge. Nah, too much of a pain. A pain? Proper emergency procedures are a pain to you? What a sad, sad state of affairs. Especially seeing as how you're just, like, standing right there. Okay. Whoa! Can I jump in? Oh, please let me say I can fire a bazooka. I can't. I can't fire the bazooka. That's very disappointing to me. But, okay. Was that necessary? I feel like I could have probably made that anyway. Okay. Let's see. Oh, hello. I'm guessing that's the kid they were talking about. The one who sang the national secrets. If he's a prisoner, he must come from the cells. Okay, so you do know how those work. Confusing me. All right. Door. I can't do anything with the door. Okay. I will open the door. But also, can I reach that? No, I can't. Okay. I'm gonna guess that was probably just really bad timing on my part. Yeah, okay. All right, that's fine. Trick, ghost. There we go. Okay. Okay. And in the guitar. I can't. The phone is really far away, though. Why is it, though? Examine the guitar? So this is the thing that was making that horrible noise a second ago. I guess it's a way for this spiky-haired youth to express himself. Sentiments like, I'm hungry, or I'm thirsty, maybe. See, now here's the thing. I don't know if he's being serious when he says that. Does he not know what a guitar is? Like, I'm confused by Cecil and his state of mind. Something primitive like that, I bet. Okay. He appears to be done. Oh, yeah, okay, there you go. That's a silly walk. All right, C38, get back in your cell. Hey, Godman, how about giving me a little space? That crazy walk of yours is dangerous. A proper walk for a properly led life. Now, shoot! Yo, no lectures, man. I walk my own path, my own way, to my own music. My own terrible music. Musical notes are not supposed to be that jagged. Oh, wait, he's got like an entire band set up in there. What the hell? And that guy's painting? That guy's got art in his. The hell? So I finally made it to the cells. Now to find prisoner D99 and check out his work schedule for tomorrow. What could Lynn possibly want with that information? I have a sneeze. Okay. Well, that was less than dignified. But I got it. Okay. I don't have to sneeze anymore. Damn! Don't think I can take another second in this stinking pit. Looks like Guardman is gone. All this waiting is wiping me out. Hope this one will finally do it. Flushing a piece of paper down the toilet is... okay. Come on, sausage head. Alright, well that's more a little confusing. Huh. This prisoner obviously isn't the one I'm looking for. Prisoner D99 has a beard. It's one of those little blackboards Lynn said would be in the cells. Maybe I should check out Spiky's schedule for tomorrow. Alrighty. Yep. Bada boop. So this is one of those little blackboards Lynn mentioned. Let me give it a little read. Tonight, I lost a lot of things. My life, my memory, but there's a certain skill I've apparently lost too. I can't read! I can see that there's some kind of writing on the blackboard, but I have absolutely no idea what it means. If I can't read prisoner D99's work schedule for tomorrow, what do I do now? That is definitely a problem. What am I supposed to report back to Lynn now? If I tell her I couldn't read it, she'll kill me. But actually, I guess I don't have to worry about that one too much. You are ethereal. Anyway, might as well try to find prisoner D99's cell. Hopefully I'll at least be able to find out something while I'm there. I can't go back to Lynn empty-handed! But of course, a ghost doesn't actually have hands. Alright. The question of the day is... what exactly am I expected to do here? Okay, some notes, the turlet. Oh, a thingy! I found a thingy! This telephone. It looks like it's an internal line only. It doesn't call outside the prison. So the only places I can go with the telephone are other phones within this building that I've already possessed. Convenient. Okay. Yep. All right. Yep. Okay, well. That was pointless. What's this thingy? An emergency button. Yeah, I'll press that. I'm a ghost. Repercussions are things that I don't need to consider anymore. An emergency in a prison. That's gotta be a pretty bad situation. I'll just give it a little try. Guy freaks out. What the... okay, and that time he flushed a different thing down the toilet. What's that about? That caused quite an uproar, I guess. And I bet each prisoner reacts differently to the alarm. Might be fun to watch. Let's see, if I want to change my view, I can slide the screen. Or use the D-pad, I guess. No one ever told me how to do that, but I guess I can. Maybe their behavior will give me a clue about my next step. Okay, like... oh, hey, whoa, whoa, where's that paper going? Whoa, whoa, what the... what's this dude? Whoa, that is a really creepy shaped head. With a spoon? What am I even looking at here? Okay, they are sending secret messages, and they are building a tunnel. Oh. And And literally nobody seems to find any of that suspicious. All clear. I find that very odd. Well, the alarm went off. The guitarist is aggressively flushing something. And Weirdhead is doing something crazy too. So if I sound the alarm, it gets people moving, eh? Maybe I can use their movements to get around myself. That way I can get an idea of what's going on in each cell. Alright. Can I maybe like get into the turlet? Like, yeah, wait, I am the note! The note is me! And off I go! Which will get me in Fatty Boombaladdy's neck of the woods. I'm pretty sure this is a very ineffective way to get notes across to people, but alright. This was just got a gigantic poster of chicken. Or perhaps a turkey. Okay, he's got his spoon. He's got his weird-shaped head. Okay, circle means do a thing. X means stop doing the thing. That's peculiar. You'd think when they empty his wastebasket, they would notice all of the notes that they have of that are in that other guy's cell, and would be suspicious of that. Also, if this is some sort of collaboration between the two, how exactly is Guitar Guy supposed to be able to get out? It seems like a one-way trip just for this guy. Look at him go! He's not letting his horrible skull deformity keep him down. By the looks of him, that must be the curry lover from the police department siege case. But never mind that, where did he go? What's going on in this cell? Anyway, there's a little blackboard here too. Just to be safe, maybe I'd better check that schedule. Well, you said it yourself, you don't know how to read, so I don't see that being really a useful thing. I still can't read, but I'd better go check out that other cell anyway. Maybe I can find some kind of information. Besides, I want to see what that prisoner Lynn is investigating looks like. Alright. So I need to get over there. How do that? How do that indeed? Okay. On top of everything else. Let's see, can I knock the wastebasket over? No, I cannot. Try to get into the turlet. Ain't happening. I can ring a bell. Ring a bell! Oh! Okay, hang on a second. Is it possible? Yeah, that's what I thought. There had to be a reason why he was so freakishly aggressive with that spoon. It had to have meant something, and it did. It looks like the curry lover comes back when he hears the bell. I can't make heads or tails of his behavior once he gets back, though. This prisoner isn't the one I'm looking for, so who even cares? Better try to find a path to the cell. Well, we should have one now. Ta-da! There we go. Another phone. Same thing here. Looks like this is just an internal phone. Two, doesn't call outside. Yep, that's fine. That's all I need. Because I've already made it to where I need to get to. Ha-ta! Of course, his cell has to be the one that's the farthest away. Look at this guy. Look at him painting. Is that a vomiting walrus that in the background? Is that what that is? Because it kind of looks like a vomiting walrus. What a strange cell. And the prisoner inside it, he seems to be enjoying himself with a leisurely activity. The monster. This is the last cell in the area, so that means that this man humming to himself must be the guy. According to what the guard said, we need an unnecessary flashback into telling us exactly what he did, apparently. I still remember. I have long-term memory and short-term memory. Don't need none of this. What in the world really happened? And why is Lynn so concerned about this prisoner? And his beard? I don't know the answers, and I guess there's no need for me to know. It's none of my business. I have only one objective, and that's to find out what this painter's work schedule is for tomorrow. But we can't read. How are we supposed to do the thing if we can't even read the thing? Okay, can't make it over there. Can't do anything like that. Alright. Oh wait, I can open this. Picture frame! Bada boosh! Alright, what's all this noise? Photos, eh? I wonder if these are of his family. The one that he murdered, apparently. This one looks like a young woman holding a baby. Their faces have been blotted out with black ink. Did he do it out of hatred or some other emotion? Thankfully, that's not something I need to know right now. I don't know what this is about, and I don't care. I'm just doing ghost things. So, the work schedule for tomorrow of Prisoner D99. The information Lynn's looking for should be written on this blackboard. Unfortunately, I've lost my ability to read, apparently. Which is really weird, but okay. But here I am anyway. The least I can do is take a look. If you can sound the letters out, you should be able to still read. What could this mean? There's nothing written on the board at all. I think something was written on the blackboard of the other prisoners, but this board is as clean and blank as the day it was hung there. How peculiar. So I have the answer Lynn was looking for. Tomorrow's work schedule for prisoner D99 is nothing. Would this information mean anything to her? It's not up to me to know or care. That's how I feel at the moment anyway. He is the most likably, like, aloof person. It's like he's not doing anything of negative consequence. He's just, he finds very little reason to care about most things. Not being able to read, I was wondering how this was going to turn out. Some things in this world can be read even if one can't read, and this work schedule is blank. I'd better get this information to Lynn as fast as I can. Alright, I'll just shimmy shake my way downtown. I just have to get to the dang toilet! Oi! Okay, hello, suddenly dinner. Hello, it is me, Sir Funnywalk. Or maybe it's the other guy. Quite a feast tonight, I see. Ah, and I'm absolutely crazy about this chicken. It's too bad it's all cold and hard, though. I'd say it's been about 2 hours since it was cooked, judging from the way it feels. D99, I know it's kind of pointless to ask now, but just the same, I still want to know. Why you done and do it? How dare you ask me this? I agree. It's pointless to ask now. My case is colder than this chicken, and has been forgotten by everybody, myself included. Detective Jowd. Oh, so he works for the, okay, he worked for the police at some point. And putting all the contextual information I have with the blank blackboard, apparently something happening within 2 hours, the extremely fancy food given to him before the potential 2 hours. Methinks this man is about to be executed. Let me eat in peace before it gets too cold to cut. Let me just shimmy sham this thing over here. There's one more thing I've been wondering for a long time. What's that? Who is the man in that painting? Oh man, it's gonna be Cecil! It's gonna be Cecil! Oh, this? It's gonna be Cecil. Cause that's a drama bomb. Well, being in prison like this, you start to forget faces, you know? It's a dramatic reveal. So obviously, it has to be. So I paint the faces that I don't want to forget. And this is the last of those faces. It's Cecil! Yes! Called it! Now, could you leave me alone for a bit? Let a man eat in peace. Okay, sure, sorry to bother you. I don't know what any of that means, other than the fact that I think Cecil was some sort of nefariously bad guy. Which is, because that would be the kind of plot twist that would make sense. He was an evil guy doing nefarious things behind the scenes and illicit dealings and what have you, and he caused a lot of horrible problems for people, and then he ended up getting killed, and then he became a ghost, forgot everything, and now, ironically, he's become something of a good guy. It's crazy. What in the world? What in the world could this mean? Why is there a painting of me in this man's cell? Well, you are hard to forget. Who exactly is this prisoner? The man whose case Lynn is investigating is painting a picture of me in his cell. What is up with that? I have to go see Lynn, fast. And not for her sake, for mine and mine alone, to solve this mystery of me. Also, I guess I could probably give that information that she wants also to her, because, you know, that's how she... Hey, look at him go! Look at him go! Dum, dum, dum. All right, then. And I'm in the phone. I'm in the phone. Let me make a call. This telephone doesn't connect to the outside, and I've got questions I want to ask Lynn. I've got to get to a place that has an external line and fast. Yeah, well, luckily I know where that is. To the guard room. How about a douche? Now I'm over here. Hello? This is headquarters. My incredibly offensive mustache is asking questions. What's the status over there? Oh, Chief, it's you. They're making preparations now. No problem, sir. How much longer then? 1 more hour, sir. Okay, apparently I've been here for an hour then. Last I heard it was 2 hours. I see. Carry on then. Oh, and one more thing. Inspector Cabanella wishes to speak to you. Is he gonna dance his way here? Yes, he is. Evening, Cabanella here. How you boys doing? Inspector Cabanella! I could hear your flamboyance through the phone lines. You got another little call tonight, didn't you? Ah, he knows. He knows. From Lynn? Well, yes. Did my girl have anything interesting to say? I don't even know how I made that noise. Ugh. Not especially. She hung up almost immediately. I see. Next time she gives you a buzz, be sure to let me know right away. That's a good fellow. Yes, sir. You try to cover it up, but I'm sure you'll regret it very much. Very much. Yes, sir. I'll call you right away, sir, immediately. Now, please stop talking to me. Don't forget, she's a fugitive after all. Yeah. Carry on, then. I might pop in a little later. Yes, sir. Looking forward to seeing you, sir. Except I'm not. Man, you're weird. And apparently I have a way over there. All right. Now the question is, is the game telling me to go there, or should I still be going to the chicken kitchen? Inspector Cabanella seems to be looking for her too. Lynn, I mean. Inspector Cabanella? What would the Special Investigations Unit want with Lynn? I don't know. I guess something happens that we don't know about. Tonight of all nights. Inspector Cabanella must be upset tonight too. Weren't he and prisoner D99 Detective Jowd good friends? You sure about that? If they were such good friends, how come Inspector Cabanella never came to visit him? He's the head of Special Investigation. He's a very busy man. Wow, what's wrong? Jowd was my hero, you know. I wanted to be a detective because of him. But look at me! Rotting away in a place like this, and I can't even do anything to help Lynn. What am I doing with my life? Well, the sarcastic guy is hiding some very serious problems inside of himself. This new side of you is kind of endearing. Anyway, okay, the thing to do is work at fixing what you can, little by little. Like, for example, your house of cards. It collapsed, you know. And somehow the wine glass didn't break, or even spill. I think that's the most impressive part about all of this. Lynn should be heading for the chicken kitchen now, but the call from police headquarters intrigues me too. It's looking pretty obvious right now that white-suited inspector suspects Lynn, and she's being considered a fugitive. This is not good. Wonder if I should go check in on the chief and the inspector in white too. Alright, well then I guess that's what we're doing. What? Oh, external line. Confusing my brain. Alright, just a little zip zap zoobada bang bang boom bang boogie set up jump the boogie to beat. Up da. And now I am here. Hello. Preparations seem to be going smoothly over at the prison, eh, Inspector Cabanella? I am despondent. We were just a little too late. So close, eh, Inspector? We still have a little time left, Chief. Not much, but some. We've had Point X surrounded all night. If he shows up, we nab him, and we can still make it. By the way, what's going on with that other case? The junkyard murder. She did it, eh? No question about it? That's a really creepy way to phrase that. Disappearing from the scene like that. Wonder where she ran off to play. What did he just say? She did it. Did I hear that right? I think they were talking about the culprit who killed me. No way! New info has been added. I haven't checked that thing in a very long time. Alright. Oh, what you talking about, peoples? I just don't believe it. Why would she do a thing like that? Afraid I don't have the answers for you, Chief. I don't want to believe it any more than you do. And yet, after seeing this, maybe we don't have any other choice but to believe. Is that the security camera tape the investigation unit just delivered? I can't deny. It's some pretty solid evidence against her. Well, that's unfortunate. Evidence. Nothing like it. Okay. How do you... I understand that the bottle flipping is popular with the kids, but since when are we flipping remotes? Humph! Why a murder case now on such an important night? Also, what's with this dude's feet? Oh, he takes his shoes off under his desk. Oh, that's just practical. I think you have that wrong, Chief. A murder case now for the very reason that it is such an important night. Cabanela, you're a loose cannon, but by God, you get results. Also, apparently, knowledge. Before I go find Lynn at the chicken kitchen, it sounds like there's an important piece of info here I shouldn't miss. Pretty solid evidence, he says. This I have to see. But it's funny. Why do I have this bad feeling about what's on this tape? Probably because it's not going to be good. Alright, it's an antenna of which that I can raise. Pay me no mind, just a phantom traveling through your antenna. Yep, yep, and jump it up. There we go. Apparently we still use a projector technology. Boop. Alright, what kind of horrors await us? The junkyard where I died had a security camera, and it captured the moment of my death perfectly. And with that, what the tape showed me was the cruelest truth imaginable. Okay. What are we looking at here? Well, there you are. You're talking to Lynn. Having yourselves a very civil discussion about, I don't know, the weather, sports, socioeconomics. You're pretty chill about this whole thing. Okay, she pulls a gun out. She's like, yep, gonna shoot you now. Somehow misses at point blank. Also, you're not reacting to any of that. That seems a little weird. Okay. Huh. I saw myself shot right before my own eyes by Lynn. There goes my only lead. I feel like I've died all over again. One thing sticks with me, though. Lynn looked so surprised on that tape. What in the world did I tell her? Also, here's the real question. One, I find it weird that he didn't react to being, like, shot at. It kind of looks like he's not really looking at her, but the first shot went off and missed. You react to something like that. Secondly, why did Lynn hang around and start shaking the body trying to wake it up and everything? I find that to be an important detail. And why would she have absolutely no memory of it? I suppose she could just be lying to us, but I also feel like that's probably not the case. So what's up with that? And yes, what in the world did you tell her? What nefarious dealings were you up to? The truth is the truth no matter how many times you watch it, Inspector Cabanela. Wasn't me who played that tape just now. 'Twas a spooky ghost! But we're not going to talk about that right now. Oh, by the way, Inspector Cabanela, there's something on that tape that troubles me. And what's that, Chief? I'm all ears. I had to look at all the photos of the crime scene as well, but that place where the victim was shot and where the body was found is clearly different. That's true. He did get knocked off. I thought he got kicked off by that dude. Hey, he's right. That is strange. The hitman in black is the one who kicked me downstairs, but I changed his fate, so he should have been out of the picture. But there I am, down on the lower level. Oh, I guess I prevented that from happening? Then how did my body get knocked down? Now I have the answer to your mystery right here, a few minutes after the murder took place. Oh! It's a kitty! It's that cat that we saw from before! Okay, well clearly that's an important plot point somehow. Is that a black cat? Why? Okay, here's a question, Cecil. Like, he was carrying that thing around with him. Why was he carrying a cat around with him? You got it. A furry feline messed up our crime scene. And then the little cat culprit vanished into the night. Huh. Looks like my destiny of being knocked downstairs is very hard to alter. Also, apparently I'm not surprised that I carried around a cat in a briefcase. That is a weird place to put it. Whoa! This is Point X. Come in, Chief. The Chief here. Did he show up? No, sir, not yet. But, idiots, I told you to stay off the radio unless it was important. But this is important, sir. Okay, Chair. This is important, sir. Somebody else showed up. Our rookie detective, Lynn. Egads almighty. Allow me to sashay my way over. What? You seen her over there, do ya? Sashay, sashay. I heard she was on the lam. What do you want me to do, Chief? What do you say, Inspector? Well, let me do an unnecessary dance, wasting everyone's time, and then tell you. Detective! Get her away from Point X! Do it now, man, and then hold on to her. Okay, I'm not adverse to that, but it seems highly inappropriate. What's the meaning of this? Why would Lynn show up at Point X? It took the Special Investigation Unit 6 months to pinpoint that location. Don't know, Chief, but I'd say it wasn't a coinky-dinky. Perhaps we should wonder what that was. Well, what happened? Detective, come in. Now what? What happened this time? Damn it! This calls for a telephone call to Point X. Allow me! Yep, still, all these dancing, unnecessary. Please stop doing that. People could be dying! Alright, ghost powers. Oh, hang on. What's up? So Lynn has shown up at some Point X. But I thought she was on her way to the chicken kitchen. What's going on? Perhaps Point X is the chicken kitchen. Something big just went down, yo. Alright, okay, hang on. Nobody mind me, I'm just one of those... Man, that guy's got a real case of the leg fidgets. Or his legs itch. I mean, I can understand that. I have that problem all the time, too. It's just weird to see that, you know, put into a character trait of somebody in a video game. I've never seen somebody do that, like take their shoes off and scratch their legs with their feet. You don't see that. What are you doing? Get your buns over here. What did you say? Now I finally understand. I finally know what it's like for our poor, hungry customers who have their food deliveries delayed. Excuse me, but this is the chicken kitchen, is it not? What? Aren't I talking to the police? The police? Did something happen there you need assistance with? Something happened here, you ask? More like there's nothing left here. I gotta go. My nose looks like a croissant. Also, there appeared to have been a dead lady standing underneath him, or lying underneath him, rather. What's going on? Something, that's what. Something is definitely going on, and that something is far from nothing, that's for certain. Allow me to flamboyantly hang up the phone and then sashay my way to the crime. Thanks for the tea, Chief, I'll be on my way. You going to Point X? Point X, eh? I'll leave that to the boys. I don't really give a dang. There's something else I gotta be. There's somewhere else I gotta be. Inspector, your being there isn't going to change anything. Why put yourself through it? I have a responsibility, and I'm gonna see it through to the end. Besides, it's not quite over yet. Right, that's true. Do what you must, then. With absolutely no sense of urgency, he has left. Prisoner D99's schedule for tomorrow is blank. Seems like forever ago that I found that out, and now my mind is even blanker than that blackboard was. Lynn, my only lead-in, my partner, my friend, my pseudo-love interest, perhaps? I don't even know. What did it all mean? I knew where I had to go to get my answers. The chicken kitchen, the Point X the police have surrounded, and the place where something big just went down. What will Lynn be involved in this time when I find her there? I don't know, but she's probably dead. I mean, let's be honest here. Every single time I've met her, she's been dead. I guess we'll find out if I'm right next time. See you then.